Hello people, beautiful intuitive people. How you doing today? This is Natalie, Restored Your Multi-Dimensional Channeler, Higher Self Connector, connecting you to, the highest dimension of yourself, connecting you to your star family to help you unlock whatever needs to be unlocked emotionally, mentally, and physically to bring you to your next level of intuitive expression. So clairvoyance, clairsentience, healing abilities, whatever you're meant to express here, even teaching abilities, you can make a difference in this world, and that's why I'm here to help you. But today's message is actually has been indirectly suggested by two questions I had yesterday around mentorship. Okay, so I answered those two persons via direct messaging, but I said, well, maybe other people are wondering, how can I receive guidance personally and activate quickly the expression of who I am, intuitively speaking, and that of course connects to your life mission. So the question was, do we need a mentor? Do we need a teacher, or like, does it come naturally, or do we have to look for that person? So the question, or the answer to the question, do you need a mentor? It's no. You do not need a mentor to express your intuitive gifts, to use them, to explore them and find out what they are, how far they can take you into your beautiful spiritual expansion, and how to use them. So you don't need a mentor. Now, based on my own experience and my clients' experiences, will it help you? Yes. Will it accelerate the expression, so the use of those intuitive gifts, whatever they are? The answer is yes. Will it save you time? Yes. Will it save you investments, money? Yes. Will it help you get rid of doubts, worries, and understanding around the guidance you receive every day? Will it help you with this? Of course. Why? Because a mentor has more experience than you. She or he went through this before you. So every time you tell them your story about the struggles, the deep feeling you have inside where you sense that you see more than whatever people see. You sense more than what people sense. You're highly intuitive. You're very empathic. You realize that there's an energy you could use to heal people. So all those little signs and insights you feel every day, well, your mentor went through the same process of realizing that he or she was intuitive, and of course is still, even more so now, and they will understand your struggle, your doubts. Is it really a gift, or is it really my higher self talking to me? What I see, is it a real vision, or is it my imagination? Am I really meant am I really meant to do this kind of work, or am I wasting my time? Should I leave my job or not? Or what is the next lesson? So all those questions, I went through this. I've read a lot of books. I have followed a lot of teachers, a lot of healers. I've met a lot of healers in my town and online to get me where I am now. And there are people who know more than me. And do I like to follow them online? Do I like to read about their stuff? Of course. There's always somebody who knows a bit more than you do about a specific topic. So the mistake I've done is to not trust. since I was very young, I knew that I had an ability, I knew I had a gift, but because my parents didn't believe in this or were making fun of it, I needed to prove myself that no, I can make it using the more traditional path. In my case, it was working with art, creativity, and eventually traditional therapeutic hypnosis. I somehow wanted to be recognized by my peers and belong to a group, probably because of past lives where most of us have been rejected, condemned, if not killed for our abilities. So of course it is still in our body, and if you're interested, you can watch yesterday's live video where I shared a past life connection with one of my clients and how much it still impacted her life until her 70s, which is when she decided to come and see me. So I fought it. I knew it, but I never tried to develop it because no, you won't make money with that. You won't survive. You won't, it's like people will make fun of you. And I was too sensitive to even expose myself. I was not strong enough to be out there. So because I didn't want to invest time and energy on it, I was just reading, assisting a few workshops, animal communication, channeling, healing touch, past life regression, between life between life, exploration and channeling, mediumship. I've just read about it, talked to people who were using those abilities, and I was just observing, is it really what you want? And there's some people, I mean, I was not connecting, or at least I was not resonating with the way they were doing it. I mean, I was not interested by mediumship. I was not interested in working in the setting I saw people working in. So it was not my time. But if I had met a mentor that at the time was clear enough when I went for a healing session or for a card reading or a psychic or medium, I never went to see medium, but more a psychic reader. If those persons had been clear enough, probably they would have told me, look, you need to go and see a mentor, a teacher, because there's a gift there that needs to come to the surface. At the same time, I'm not judging them because I've met whomever I was supposed to meet based on the level of acceptance I had at the time. Maybe I would not have accepted somebody telling me, why don't you go and see a mentor? I wish I would have met somebody who said, hey, I see this gift within you. Come with me. I will teach you a few things, a few sessions with me, and you will skyrocket and accelerate the expression of your gifts. So, so it did not happen to me. It came a lot later through a healing circle, and the leader of that healing circle is a channeler and a healer, and she said, well, let's do a little bit of a workshop and see how it goes. So it was not very often, the healing group was happening once a week, which helped me so much raise my vibration and make sure I was connecting to high frequencies instead of connecting to deceased ones. There's nothing wrong with that, but I wanted really to connect to healing vibrations. So we're talking about fifth dimensional and higher. I didn't want to be the person who guides people to death, to the tunnel, to the white light. I was not interested in this. And that's all I thought it was, really. So the healing circle helped me, and my mentor helped me. But if I had found a mentor at the time who would have been ready to say, okay, let's meet for 2 months, 1 month, once a week, and don't waste any time questioning if it's really a vision or if it's, don't wait every time we meet because I wanted to go faster than what that person was available to give me as time and availabilities. Again, it's nobody's fault. It's the way it unfolded. But honestly, I would have loved having somebody seeing that gift in me. And instead of saying, well, try to do that on your own, come only if you need it, I would have definitely gone with a person who would have said, let's do it intensively, but embrace your gift and do it and be out there in the world and don't question it anymore. Just be out there. So, because it doesn't take that long. What took me decades and years, near the end, it got accelerated. I mean, it just took, it just took 3 years before me feeling fully confident with it. 4 years even. That can be done, my friends, in weeks and in months. Yes, yes, yes. With the vibrations we're in right now, it can be done that quickly. All you have to do is regularly have somebody showing you where there are blocks in this life or in the previous ones, and realign you in the vision you have of your life mission and purpose. Somebody helping you to clear whatever remains in your field as a block. And if that is done regularly, without any gaps of months and years in between, that can be done in weeks, maximum in months, and you would have enough gifts, access. I'm talking about clairvoyance, clairsentience, healing, intuitive reading, telepathy, whatever we call intuitive gifts, can be so many. You could use them every time you have a meeting with your mentor, every week you would play with new gifts and new levels of intuitive gifts. So the times are right. The times, because of the vibrations, because of the global situation, we have more time and more openness to invest our time in this. And it doesn't take much. One session every week or every second week, with a few exercises in between to make sure you are really serious about the process and you remain connected to the lessons you learn, and to simply allow you to progress easily, effortlessly. Just that is enough, really, really enough. And every week you will see the difference. So yes, a mentor, a teacher can help you, and that will help you accelerate the process. If you're not too sure, you can obviously try what one session or one meeting can do, but I'm telling you, one meeting won't be enough. It might just unlock something physiologically, energetically, which will show you what the next steps are. But if you don't want to waste time and wait years and years to find out what your true nature is, remember, if you have one session with a mentor, a psychic, or whomever can help you in your evolution, and if you have that or a session once a year, remember that there's a lot of things that can happen in a year. So what the person saw a year ago is probably outdated. You're probably way further, and at the same time, what have you done? If you have done a lot of things with those gifts that were unlocked the first time, good, but most of the time you have to re-assimilate, reconnect with this, with what was uncovered the first time. It's not always the case, but it's, when you connect to a mentor, a psychic, whomever or whatever their energy source is or whatever abilities they use, every time you're raising your vibration to higher energies, that will unlock very quickly what is dormant. It's like entering a room of many, many healers and many, many teachers, and each one of them, through the connection from your mentor, your psychic or channeler mentor, suddenly all of them, all those teachers are talking through the channeler, through your mentor, and you get everything you need to hear. So it's so much accelerated. Now, if you don't know if you are a light worker or if you're meant to be of service and you wonder, should I invest in this? Should I put time and money in this? Well, chances are, if you watch this till the end, that you have definitely a connection with this kind of life purpose. So the benefits of feeling fully aligned with your gift, not only will it help you in your daily life, every time you will meet somebody and you will have an interaction that triggers something, emotionally you will feel more balanced. You will see their struggles, and instead of getting into the turmoil of you attack me, I answer back, you will know exactly what the pattern is happening, because you will sense their background, you will sense their struggle, you will sense their past lives, and you won't get into that kind of fight. You will just, yeah, okay, whatever. I am taking care of myself, evolve in the way you want to. You can obviously help your family if ever they are doubting or they're going through some physical discomforts. If you're developing healing abilities, suddenly your reality is changing, whether you want to use those gifts with the public and other people, one-on-one sessions or group sessions. So the idea is simply to unlock your intuitive gifts. First of all, for you to feel aligned with your intuitive self, which is an innate gift we were born with. That is the first thing. After that, once you feel that you're not triggered by anything from the past or people in your life, you may decide, what do I do with those gifts? Do I use them to be of service to others, heal them, guide them, teach them, whatever you feel your vibration is leading you into. So honestly, it is so empowering to do that. And again, you don't have to invest in so many different things and time over decades. You can do that way quicker right now. And as soon as you have unlocked all the blocks that are stopping you from fully embodying who you're meant to be as a fully authentic, intuitive, light-working being, then you're channeling on your own, you're downloading on your own, you're receiving guidance on your own. You have a question, you want to heal somebody, you don't know what to use, you ask your higher self, and suddenly your whole team shows up. You just need that little push at the beginning, which will give you the confidence, the trust that what you receive is potent, it's true, and it will help you understand your unique way of receiving information, whatever senses are being used. So we all channel in a different way. We all heal in a different way. You can follow a modality. You can be certified in a modality, but you will use it in a different way. So your higher self and your spirit team is talking to you. They might even want to talk more, but they're using another frequency, and you either don't fully believe in it or you don't get it fully yet. That is already one of the first steps. So I hope this helped you to understand whether you need a mentor or not. You don't, but if you really want to elevate your incarnation to the next level as well as your gift, but simply if you want to have a better life in general, a life where you don't question, okay, what the health crisis, how is it going to unfold? Should I panic? Should I? It will help you keep a certain inner calm while everybody else is really freaking out, whatever the issues are, and it can help them go through this. And remember, when people around you are calmer, it doesn't affect positively your own feel, because you're not suddenly exposed to people who are nervous, stressed, worried. You are getting the information and you vibrate this way. So again, you do not need a mentor, but between you and me, it's probably one of the wisest choice. So of course, if you feel a connection with my vibration and the way I share what I receive in terms of information, vibration, content, energy, simply, do you feel you have a connection with my own person and the way I share this vibration, or through all the different videos I shared when I was offering short but definitely potent higher self connections? Well, if you think that is something you resonate with, well, then I do invite you to contact me and connect with me and find out. We can have a conversation, and you do not have to feel obliged to book anything with me. Just a call, just a conversation. And you can just tell me what your experience is with your intuitive gifts, where you feel stuck. And I could simply tell you, well, I sense. I won't channel, of course, through a conversation, but because channeling never stops because you decided to stop, you always channel a little bit. Through a conversation with you, I will probably sense what is the right step for you, or the next available, accessible gift for you. So even with a 15-minute phone call or Zoom call, I would be able right away to tell you whether, no, you don't need me. You're okay on your own. Just do this and this. That's fine. Or I may just sense a healing ability, and I would say, well, it is up to you, but yes, I could help you with this. So just the conversation will uplift you. Just because we're talking about this topic, you will feel like, oh, I have a sense that, oh, these are all my possibilities and available journeys, so you won't feel trapped at all. So feel free to call me and contact me to book a call and to book a conversation with me. I'll be so happy just to have a little chat with you, heart-to-heart chat, and evaluate where you're at. That is probably what we can do in a call. Evaluate where you're at and what's coming next for you. So I give you a big hug. Feel free to ask all the questions you want. But again, if you feel a calling without any obligations to book anything with me, why don't you contact me? Just send me a direct message and tell me that, hey, I would like to book a Zoom call with you. Let's do this. All right. So I wish you a great day. I hope it answered your questions, and talk to you very soon. Bye for now.